Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, we're going to get our animal oracle. We're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, what you need to look at, and possible future energies. All right. So we have Scarab Beetle Spirit, magic works through you. Struggling with that. What you may need to look at. We have Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. And then possible future energies. We have Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. And I feel like this one too. We have Cow Spirit, the miracles are endless. And bottom of the deck, we have Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. I love that one. Believe in yourself. I think that's probably one of my favorites. And I was just thinking that, of course, depending on where you live, that there are squirrels all around. And every time you see a squirrel, use that as a sign to say, I believe in myself, that I can accomplish my goals, that I can do what I set out to do. So what you may be struggling with is Scarab Beetle Spirit, magic works through you, and I feel like that is believing in yourself, that you have the magic, that you can make things happen, that you can make things come to fruition if you put your mind to it and you take the actions to make it happen, to not be relying on everyone else to make things happen or to help you feel a certain way, that you can do it within yourself. Yes, we need to collaborate, right? We need to work together with people that can help us, but that we're the ones that are in control and that we're the ones that can make the change and not waiting for other people's permission or their actions. Slow and steady wins the race, what you need to look at. That it takes time, and I know that that's frustrating. I know that sometimes it's almost like to see how badly you want something, because I feel like that taking time, slow and steady, is kind of like that test or that challenge to say, well, how badly do you want something? Because it's going to take some time for it to brew, like a crock pot, right? It's going to take some time for it to cook. It's going to take some time for the flavors to meld together. That it's not like the microwave. It's of course, we want everything to be like the microwave instead of waiting for time, because sometimes we feel like we don't have the time. And then future energy is time to collaborate. So it could be working together with someone and believing that the miracles are endless, that positive things can keep happening, right? That will continue to happen, the miracles, that things fall in place, that things work together, right? That the puzzle pieces are put together. All right, so let's grab some tarot for Scarab Beetle Spirit for Capricorn. We have Five of Pentacles, temporary hardship, something that's temporary, reaching out. Again with the hand, Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Chariot. So we have these hands here reaching out, we have these hands here reaching out, and then we have the Chariot. Chariot can represent Cancer sign. So I feel like it's you realizing that you are in control, right? That you're struggling with, I almost feel like you're putting too much into someone else or something else to make things happen. And I feel like it's up to you to drive the Chariot and for you to make the changes and for you to feel that you're more in control. We also have slow and steady wins the race, and then with the Chariot here, which is that forward movement, but yet sometimes it moves fast and sometimes it moves slow. Reaching out. It could also be time to collaborate with those hands reaching out. It could be, What are those people or those things that you can reach out that can help you? Reaching out for your goals. We have the Tower, we have the Three of Wands. Don't let the challenges stop you. Find another way around it. Find another way to make it happen. I feel like there's something that you've been wanting, but that there's a blockage in the way. And it's almost like you're feeling like you want to give up. And you're saying, yep, this is how it always happens. This is the way things always happen. And I feel like you want to give up. But I feel like this is just a challenge to see how badly that you want to reach your goal. And I feel like it's finding it a different way than what you're used to. Magician, and then we have the infinity sign, which is individual empowerment and everlasting love. And I feel like it's getting back to it. It's becoming stronger and fighting for something more than you were before, and to not give up. Because I feel like this challenge, this Tower, is just to see how badly do you want this thing, and how much are you willing to hang in there and make it happen. Bottom of the deck, Justice. That it will happen for you eventually. But I feel like this is just more of a challenge. And I feel like it's you learning to believe in yourself. That you have the power. Sometimes we think that the power lies in something else or someone else. But I feel like it's you realizing, hey, I've got the power. There may be people or situations that you have to work together with, but overall, that you have the power and you have the strength and believing in yourself to make it happen. And you're like, hey, if I have to collaborate with this person to make this happen, to reach my goals, then that's what I will do. I will not give that person all of the power and leaving it only up to them. I will be in control, but if I need them to help me to move forward, then I'll collaborate. I'll work together with them. But I'm still going to believe in the miracles that I will make this happen. Whether it's a relationship, it's a job, it's whatever it is that you're striving for. That you're lacking belief in yourself to make something happen, but it's turning that around and saying, I will make it happen. I'm not going to give in. All right, so let's get a final message. Ten of Swords. Feeling like you're exhausted, but not giving up. Chariot again. That you're driving the bus. And I feel like right here we have it's almost like a star, like at the end. I'm not sure if that's attached to the end or that's just saying the star for guidance. And then we have this here, which I feel represents the sun, this image here. And it's, it's almost like sometimes when we feel like our lowest, the only place we have to go is up. And sometimes when we're at our lowest, that's when the next step where everything starts to change and everything rises up. And that's where everything starts to change. Slow and steady wins the race. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow and steady progress. But not discounting the progress that you've already made. Sometimes we're like, oh, well, I only want big things to happen. It only counts if it's something really big that happens. But it's like, don't forget those little things that happen, those little steps that you take, those little things that start to turn around. It's waking up and feeling positive and motivated each day. Take that as a step and say, okay, today I'm going to, get this one thing done. That if it's a new business or a career or that you want to start, you're like, okay, I'm going to check off one of the things that is on my list to do. Instead of being overwhelmed by all of it, doing it a little bit at a time. Or is there somebody that I need to collaborate with that I need to ask a question about? Or is there some videos or a YouTube channel that I need to watch and see how they achieve this? Or is it reaching out to someone and making an effort? If you're trying to get a relationship back in place, what are those things? Acknowledging those little steps that are taken. All right, let's get a Star Dragons card. All right, this one came out. We have vision, contemplating the future. I like that one. Vision, contemplating the future, thinking about the future. Definitely with the Three of Wands. I feel like that goes back to the Three of Wands. The direction that you want to go on. How do you want to feel? How do you want it to be? We have 2 chariots. Movement forward. And you're in charge of it, right? That you're driving the chariot. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.